last time, you guys faced off and solved the station issue in a rather unique way, to say the least. And now, I believe you're all currently on the orbital elevator that is leading up to the station.
I am going to contact the ship and basically contact and make sure that it's warming up, because we gotta get the hell out of here.
So, as you are heading up, you see the turret on top of the frigate charging up. It's aiming towards the platform you're all currently standing on as you're going towards the station. The green emerald hue is familiar to those who, well, had a battle with this very same frigate. Seems like it's charging up its radiation shotgun-like turret.
Ash, are the missiles that you described on the elevator, are they inside or outside the elevator?
They are outside. They're the turrets, but they don't seem to be preparing to fire.
Are they like ship-sized turrets? Like how
Yes.
beefy? Okay, I'm going to manipulate tech and and use it to the turrets to fire at the cannon.
If that's your attack for your roll, then I sadly think you miss with the tracking, even with the tracking. As you do manage to turn one of the turret around, you see it, the turret like struggle as you struggle against it, turning the turret around. One of the rockets fires off into the distance, swinging left and right and exploding over the ship.
Well, that's all I got. Does anybody else have some ideas?
Activate environmental protection on armor for +4 bonus to save.
What's the mechanism that's? Did we establish it was like a motor that turns a gear that makes us lift?
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, like, if we're moving on this, right, and the ship's aiming at us, I'm assuming they're, like, tracking our movement, right? They're, like, aiming their gun at the speed we're moving. If we can, like, stop the elevator, like, around before they fire, then we're not going to be where they expect us to be. And then their shot would just miss.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I'll what I'll do is I'll like hop out of my power armor, and I'll just reroute some energy from like the battery pack in my power armor and just connect it to the mechanism just to give it a bit of extra juice. Like that's how I'm flavoring it.
Mm-hmm. I see what you mean. Like basically you take it from the organic battery that you have in it, take it, and then suddenly as the elevator lifts up, all your most of your legs probably buckle under the pressure. It's like you see the frigate physically start turning upwards to keep hold of your location, trying to aim its large shotgun cannon upwards. Its boosters making sure it's going up as well.
I'm just gonna be like, Aiden, you gotta say when.
Thiveron braces for suddenly stopping in low gravity.
I'm gonna say that, Aiden, would you mind making me a reflex save, as this is essentially you looking like with your almost eagle eyes. Do you like remove your glasses?
I remove my glasses and stare right at the guns so I can see when they start flaring up.
You're like studying the mechanism of the cannon. You see it charging up, and you see the green energy start to reach its peak. Just as a small flash happens in its barrel, you shout to Kuzon, "Now!" And all at once...
Actually, no, I shout, "When?" Because he told me to say when.
So fucking... I mean, yeah. And then the elevator all stops. And you guys, those of you without the ability to grab on to the ground, will be knocked prone by this as the elevator stops suddenly. Those of you who ain't latched on, lift up, or holding on, lift up and slam to the ground as the elevator suddenly jolts to a stop at around 30 miles per hour.
Owie.
Well, I hook into the wall with my...
I'm using my gecko gloves.
Your
To
gecko
hang on to
gloves.
wall.
Yeah, would the climbing gloves help with stabilizing?
Yeah, I would say they would. Anything with that allows you to climb.
Yeah,
Is
Kuzon's
Kuzon
got
alright?
little claws.
Ah, Kuzon's right,
He's
okay.
got damn claws.
Looks like we're all fine.
Except
Nice.
is Thiveron get knocked on his ass?
Thiveron braced, but I'm imagining that because like he doesn't have anything like that, he just gets flung upwards and enjoys that singular moment of serenity and sensory deprivation as everything goes silent and you can't hear or smell anything because we're in a fucking elevator. And then slams his face directly into the ground.
Graceful.
Ow. Ooh. That was a cool sound effect.
You hear suddenly the shattering of glass above you, air rushing out of the elevator as you see this green beam, several green beams hit into the top of the elevator, shaking it as it passes by and out into the void.
Kuzon, top 4, please.
Yeah, I just imagine just like he just keeps his head low, like hesitates for a moment, and then like closes the connection and gets the elevator moving again. Like fuck.
Would all of you make me a small fortitude save of just 13, please?
That's asking a lot of me, Ash. Oh, hey, I made it. It's not asking a lot of me. I didn't say that.
Prava is not
Did
here.
you say 14 or 13?
14. So you're fine.
Okay.
Essentially, as you're just going up, it's like a cloud. You hear the crackling. Your suits are basically beep, 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 as the radiation like increases as you go up. But you all like brush it off. You manage to adjust your suits to resist the outward radiation as you're up into the station. You can see like some alarm bells going off, like wee wee, as you're up there.
Alright
I
then.
suggest we don't stay here long. The
let's
Geiger
hurry-
counter is going off the charts,
Yep, let's
I
hurry
can't
back
see
to the
it.
ship.
but I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Don't worry
It's
about it,
somewhere.
Thiveron. Also, don't smell the air too much. I'm not sure if you can get your nose irradiated, but you know.
His environmental protections are on, like he's got a helmet on and everything.
Oh, that's kind of cute, actually.
It's like because he's got a big canine head, it's gotta be like a 60s spaceman helmet.
As you actually reach the top of where the station is, you can see some of your people like, is everything okay?
Nope, nothing's okay. Let's get out of here.
Nobody use conditioner. Well, you guys should all shower off this radiation, but don't use conditioner. The binding agents will bind the radiation to your hair and stuff, and you'll get radiation sickness. Okay, be safe. We're gonna go fight bad guys now.
She's not a medically licensed individual. That makes no sense. Don't listen to her.
No, I went down a rabbit hole. Be like, should you do if you're like how to survive a nuclear fallout?
I suspect Fluffy Race. I think Bryn and Thiveron may know those facts. It's like, do not.
I feel like the only way to survive that is finding a fridge and sitting in the fridge.
All right, Indiana Jones.
You see him like, we don't detect much radiation here. Why? What happened? It's like you're all going off. So I'll contact our ship then if you're going to take care of the guys.
Yep.
It's like Kuzon just. It's like it seems like they that ship outside is not above just firing bolts of radiation. Like you got to clear everybody out of here.
Well, we have to wait for our ship, and we're definitely not coming with you. If you're going to go
All
fight
right.
them with their weapons.
We'll try to run interference.
Okay, I'm going to move you over. And no, sadly, you don't get to fight in space.
Wait, we don't?
You fight below, just above the planet,
Oh,
with a swirling vortex below
okay.
you.
Right. Do we know?
So
Do you?
you're
do we
basically
know-
up.
do we know which ship collected the bots? I'm assuming it's the one that's closest, right?
That one seems to be at least the one that fired on you. It did have the bots on top of it.
Okay.
I thought one of the two ships was supposed to be different. Wasn't there like one freighter?
Oh,
and
one second. Let me mark that one. Yes. Here you go. I give you a nice X.
Okay,
that's-
so that's the big scary one.
Yeah, that's for destroyer. Basically, since we don't have height mechanics in space combat, you're essentially charging up and dropping down from space, like from actual space. So you can choose the direction you're facing currently if you desire.
We are pretty speedy. Why don't we try and take them? Maybe too long. Maybe this way, but then we'll be exposed
Weird enough,
to
this
those
will
fuckers.
count as cover from any shots.
Yeah, in that case, I'm thinking we are going this way. We'll take the long way around.
Now, for first action, is there anything the captain, engineer, magic officer, or first mate wish to do?
I'm gonna hold my speech for now, but I'm going to encourage Aiden to get us the heck into cover and give him a +2 to his next piloting check.
Going to, I guess I'm scanning. Probably a good idea right now.
Yes, which
Hitting
thing do you
the-
want to scan?
Yeah, what ship do you guys want me to scan?
We already scanned an identical freighter to this in the last fight, so
Yeah.
if we remember anything, we already basically have their information.
And because I upgraded our scanners, they are in range.
Beautiful. So let's see what that destroyer's all about.
Yep, let's see what they got.
Timon's so proud of himself his upgrades. He's like, yeah, see, I told you I upgraded them.
Balancing this ship out. Yeah, y'all laughed at me.
Right then. Well, make your scan, I
just
suppose.
30. That was a bad roll.
It's not horrible.
It was a 6 on the die. It was horrible.
Well, you can still learn things. Let's see. What can you learn from the scan this time?
22. Okay.
The ship craft certification is a destroyer.
Okay.
Size, of course, large. Its speed is 8. Its maneuverability is moderate, so it's got a turn radius of 2.
Like us.
Yep, and defenses.
Ooh, I did get another level. Sweet.
Just barely.
I'll
It's-
take it.
AC is 26. TOC is 28.
Jesus fuck.
I actually just realized I forgot. I'm just gonna divert, give our ship +2 speed.
So we can get.
So we want to end up around there since we've got range of 10 at the minimum and we can hit the side. Gotcha. So that's 3, 5, 7, 8. And we can unleash everything, and we've got only the front towards the enemies. I'm happy with this. Aiden maneuvers around the station and comes up on the side of this ship. Alright, let him have it.
Alright then, we're gonna go from this, since you moved. Let's see what he can do. Alright, is there anybody else?
So when we go to shoot, I can use a minor action to shoot.
Alright, you hit, and you hit with the twin guns.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot at one of using the light particle.
Alright, bring up the Perseverance's thing, and you can go over to the light particle beams. Remember, they both fire at once, so this counts as both of them firing. Hang on, is that over 25?
Yes.
It's 24.
Oh wait, 24.
Oh, you see this thing, you rip across its like hole, and you just see it sparking. Like, it does not seem to be doing very well at all.
Fire the sister, Alicia. Do it now.
Yep. Should I aim at the At the ship, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I think it's out of our front arc.
No,
It shouldn't be.
I think it's in our front. It's in our
No,
front
I'm
arc.
pretty sure he's right. You have
No.
to follow the edge of the hex in front of you,
Yep.
and if you follow.
This is our front arc right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't
it's
know. I would
just
have positioned this better if I knew.
Let's see. That misses. That misses. Let's see if
Yes,
this
miss,
one hits.
please.
What's
No.
TOC?
Our target lock currently is 23 because I upgraded that too from like 15.
Looks like it's trying to get revenge. Only 5 damage to your left shield.
For our port shields. Okay.
What an a-hole.
Were our shields able to recharge in our time off the ship?
Oh, you were down there for like half an hour, maybe an
Yeah.
hour, sneaking
That's what
around.
I was asking because I've.
Yeah,
even-
if it's,
okay.
I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I don't think like your companions on the ship were just sitting around going, "Should we recharge the shields?" Nah.
The one thing,
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
the one thing we always
So
take
our-
great pride in.
our
Our ship has
port-
one of the best shields in the galaxy.
We're 1 point away from a critical threshold. So please keep our
Yes.
shields charged.
You do see that for some reason the TC-based weapons are having a lot of trouble down on this planet's surface now. The wind is picking up quite a bit. Oh, and also this is a unique missile that the others know about.
We're moving 6 here through them. I'll do a flyby, and then we're gonna curve over here. How's that sound to everybody? Does that sound alright?
Yeah,
Sure.
Sounds good.
So shielded. And, yeah.
Yep, let's do it. Right, I'm gonna use the computers for the flyby. So that would
It's,
be a +2, so that's 44. I'm assuming that's good enough?
Let's see. DC 15 plus 1.5 tier. Yes.
Excellent. So I basically, Aiden starts playing chicken with them as I'm headed straight for him. And at the last moment we curve and we're gonna take some pot shots. So that's 6, 8,
Well, don't.
10. And we are facing this way.
About the nuclear mines, if you want to use them. During a gunnery phase, you essentially place down any of the hexes you moved in.
One of our gunners would have to give up their shot to use the ley mines action. to
Well,
do so.
no, because Kuzon has the consciousness uplink drive, so Kuzon could, as a bonus action, fire out the mine, and then Brian could just use our regular guns.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, shoot includes the mine, right?
Because it's a
Yeah.
rear arc weapon.
Yeah, so I can fire the forward arc and the turrets, and then you can fire the aft.
If you broadside them, yeah.
Now we have our own fucking dildo in space.
Tactical nuclear dildo.
So it's not until it crosses it and then I roll.
Until it moves out of a hex adjacent to one. So the
Yeah, or
second it
into it.
moves, it's going to trigger that mine. You're going to be able to roll against it.
I'll just have to remember to manually roll.
Good damage. The question is whether or not that hits.
Well, plus
No,
two
it's
from
AC.
computers.
Oh wait,
We
the
know
other
it's
one's
easy, it's 26, so
22.
it definitely doesn't.
No, 26 was for the big
Alright,
one.
that was right.
Yeah, I remember. And remember, this counts as firing all weapons at range 1.
Yeah.
Basically, point blank fucking range.
And then
With the point blank firing of the Sister Alicia, which also gives you a bonus, basically as you fly by, you rake the Sister Alicia's beam across its frontal arc, and you see its front shields flickering. It did not seem to like that at all. However, since Aiden likes to spin, you couldn't aim the particle cannons correctly, and they miss.
damn.
You take 6 damage to your right shields
Okay,
as mini missiles go boom, 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 boom.
I got it.
These miss as they flying all across you. This guy, fuck, why?
Can't
in
hit us,
range?
can't he?
No, you are in range. Haha. Roll this out in the open.
It's never good when the GM returns the hideous laughter.
Oh,
Oh my
no!
god.
It's an
Yes.
auto crit threshold. No.
What?
Oh.
How many crits do you need today, Ash?
I don't know. I've been critting you a lot. I think it's against my better nature. Don't worry, it's not that powerful.
He says as he deals
16 to your right shields.
Starboard.
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
It's okay, we
Okay.
can take it.
Starboard.
Well,
And also, you all have to make a fortitude saving throw.
Oh my god.
is that a nuclear weapon too?
How are we in its
You-
range? That's bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna take a critical threshold regardless because it was a critical hit.
Does that mean it passes through our shields?
I think.
I mean,
I
it's gonna
think.
destroy
Let me check.
systems like damage.
I have to check.
Uh-oh.
Which Kuzon's plugged right into. He used the weapons.
Oh, right,
he's
yeah.
plugged into the weapons. If the weapons get stuff, it'll like break his arm.
Uh-oh, is Kuzon about to become a vegetable?
Oh, okay. It does specify a critical damage is scored whenever a gunnery check results in a natural 20 on the die and damage is dealt to the target ship's hull.
Okay, so we're
Cool.
fine. I think we have enough shields.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty crazy if the shields didn't break, but your ship did. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, it depends on the weapon, but yeah, that starboard shield is at nearly half right now, so it's getting there.
Also, you're lowly irradiated for 2 rounds. Well, not irradiated, but you know, it's crackling around you.
Ah, the good
You're like,
sizzle.
It's like, I could cook something here.
Thiveron's like, I'm glad I have my spaceman bubble suit on.
And sadly, their little missile does not survive. It tried tracking you for a second time and gave up. It did not reach your TSE. And how far away is this?
ACs
21
are important,
hexes.
people.
20. Fuck, you asshole. Yeah, 1 hex out.
I knew it! I knew he was gonna have a range of 20! I knew it!
So prepare the main cannon, sir. They're 1 hex out. You bitch.
I knew they were gonna have long range shit!
I didn't
That
even.
pilot really knows our stuff.
I didn't have
He's listening
time.
lazily to the left, sir.
I knew I should have added +5 to their range when you were doing science officer stuff. Fuck.
That means he's gonna do it now, though. Shit.
All right then, I guess back around because you're assholes and you don't like fun.
Oh,
I wanna
we
see-
don't like fun. We don't like fun. Okay,
I
Ash.
want to see Kuzon's arm break off.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, our GM's getting kind of bloodthirsty lately. I don't know.
He's gonna have to build a second arm, his third arm, his
So,
fourth arm of his life.
You
God.
guys said the DC is like 28 to, or is that right?
Yeah, it's 27.
Yeah. 27.
27? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a resolve point and I'm gonna overpower.
Well, first, before you do that, it's Helm Face, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
demand that Kuzon do that. I'll be like, Kuzon, I don't know what you gotta do to make this work, but we need protection now.
I mean, if
I'm
you
gonna
succeed that, then I can't fail it.
I have to roll 4 or less to fail this, so
Yeah. Yeah.
you are successfully.
No roll necessary because my minimum roll is 28 with the 23 plus 1. Yeah.
I love how I just pictured Kuzon's working on the shields and
I'll
stuff.
see if I can get a nat 20 though.
Kuzon,
I'll
fix the
fish
shields!
for it
I'm
in case
Prava,
it
I'm
does
doing
anything.
that right now!
So, do you guys want range? Do you want knowledge? Do you want me to continue burning through my RP to up our AC?
Honestly, dude, I don't think range is useful right now. We are pretty much in range of this bastard, so...
Do we want +2 to our piloting checks? Are we gonna stunt? Or are we?
I'm thinking
I
we're
can give you
definitely
plus-
stunting.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna divert. Yeah, +2 speeds. Buffing the damage rolls of weapons. Ones are now 2s, and I'm gonna do 5% PCU distribute the shields.
Okay, we might as well just do that. I mean, we don't need the piloting boost, but it'll still be, icing on the cake.
I'm
Okay.
gonna buffer starboard. So what's the 5%? I'm bad at math. That's
It's
10.
10.
Right?
Yep, it's 10.
So I'm gonna buff that to 38.
No, they didn't make it, so they can only. Yeah, they can only go forwards. So,
Oh.
Oh boy!
So that
Right,
means I have to
so-
roll my piloting now.
Yep, gunnery check against their target lock AC. No.
Come
Use the
on.
computers!
roll damage then.
Oh, 5d8?
They have around about the same AC as you do.
Oh,
All is
And you
wait, does
boosted
that
the
apply?
weapons.
Do all my
Yes.
ones become 2s?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
in this?
so
it's 28.
Jesus Christ, that mine's amazing.
Okay, so as for explosion, just in a brilliant booming light, you see at first the shields were holding, but then they crack. The frontal shields buckle as the radiation and the heat of the explosion slam into the ship itself.
Oh my
And I
god,
gotta
that's
make
so
rolls. Somebody, Kuzon, roll me 1d100.
1d100.
For critical threshold.
Their sensors took a damage. Mildly damaged.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Did we get more than one critical threshold?
You see Kuzon just like so I wanna-
Engines.
Kuzon just does like you just see him he just doing like finger guns. He just broadcasts himself doing finger guns at them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, 2 squares over here, 2 squares over here, 3 squares over here, and we have full cover. How's that sound? We're right up in their asses.
Are you just gonna bash their nose in with the front of our ship? That'd be so funny.
We have a thing for that.
We do
after-
also have +2 speed
The
from what you would
idea
normally
is,
have.
the idea is I wanna bash them and then you guys can open fire and point blank range to their fucking side.
Ah, you're using the ramming prow.
Yeah.
And our weapon doesn't roll damage. We just lose 20 shields in the front, and they just take 20 damage.
Yeah,
That's
they
not
can't.
the front
They
wall,
can't
that's the
beat
side.
your piloting check. So the post-piloting check means nothing.
Hold on! And I slam right into them. Now I'm gonna make a check for the evasion. I'm gonna take a +2 from the computers. 32. Is that good enough?
Wait, the pilot immediately attempts a gunnery check. Was that gunnery check or piloting check?
Well,
fuck is
he
it?
can
You
use
said-
piloting for
Yeah, you said we
gunnery.
can use
Oh
pilot.
yeah. That's true. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ramming check.
Alright, let's see. 42 for evade. It's DC 10 plus 1.5 times ST. What's
That's
ST
DC
again?
22.
DC
Or
22?
tier 8, so
Okay.
plus 12.
Yeah,
so.
that means we're fine. We make it. So we have +2 to our AC this round. And we just hit them on the side for 20 damage. So feel free to unleash. We're right up in their ass. We're gonna get the bonuses.
Remember that
Fun.
took 20 from your frontal shields as well.
Yep.
Oh,
And it
That's
also
it.
knocked them away one. Wah!
Alright, so I'm going to use my piloting action for this round, since I didn't during the engineering phase. And I'm going to demand that Bryn unload on them and finish them off.
Yes, sir.
And destroy them.
Let's see how
I
intimidating.
crush.
All right then. So,
fuck them up.
guess it's Brian.
Use the computers.
It is. I'm gonna spend an RP to do broadside, so I get a -2 instead of a -4.
Yes.
So I will attack with this bad boy. Submit using computers, yes.
With the
And I have a
computers and
it's
that,
a
you
26.
basically have no negatives.
Yeah, that's a 26.
Oh, it's 28.
No, because I use the computers. And when I input the value, I put in that I use the computers.
Ah,
Do we
okay,
have-
okay.
We have total 4 uses of computers, right?
Yeah, a turn.
21.
Okay, so then we
Use
have
them
one
up.
more use.
Oh,
Yes.
and the other damage from the particle of a beam. Remember, they're linked.
Yep.
Right, let me add this up.
Oh, nice.
42 damage.
Yeah, total 42.
And that
And
with
that's
the
after we took 20 off their shield with the ram.
Yeah. That's
We've
pretty
turned
good.
ourselves into a giant mining drill.
I yelled to Kuzon. I told you, Kuzon, ramming speed.
Kuzon's just like gritting his teeth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that Kuzon's like a bit dizzy. Just because he just felt like he just had his skull mashed into the
This-
like a headbutt.
Right, I'm gonna tell you the description. This thing is barely hanging on to life. Like its shields took barely enough damage, like mitigation from you, in order not to instantly get destroyed. It looks like it's hanging on by a thread.
Did we do a critical threshold?
Roll me 3 critical thresholds.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So you got their turret that's damaged, their life support systems are damaged now, and of course their wait a minute, what's the other one? Their sensors are moderately damaged. Holy shit.
Do you guys know that meme about the cat that's standing up and like, holy shit, what the fuck are they doing over there? I can imagine the fucking destroyers like that right now. What the fuck's happening over there?
Let's see. Oh, so they
Well, I
can
think-
fire. Oh, so you can fire outside of firing arc. Okay, but that will be a minus for.
If they have the broad arc rule on their gun.
Keep in mind, I took evasive maneuvers, so we have a +2 to our defenses.
That's
Plus mine
24
from another
plus-
+1. So we've got a +3 to all of our ACs right now. That's pretty dope.
I doubt this is gonna make it, but might as well try.
Here comes another crit.
5 to front, okay.
That hit us,
And-
damn.
This guy can't do anything because you're dicks, but they are doing something this round.
Oh,
This
am
guy.
am I ruining your fun, Ash? I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry.
Right, this is probably this guy's last attempt at any sort of thing. You bullied him. Why did you bully my guy?
The poor lad.
No, my
He's a nerd.
unit, my beautiful unit, his beautiful mining laser. I almost took Kuzon's arm off.
Everybody underestimates the power of the mining laser.
Right then, I guess we're going back around.
I can imagine the guys in the destroyer that are on the guns are basically half asleep at this point.
It's like, the fuck is this guy doing? By the way, I've been firing these flipping turrets, and they've only been hitting you once, but 3 of them aimed at you and only 1 hit. Like, there are like millions of missiles going towards you, and you just like sway.
Again, dude, we did have a lot of evasion up and shit, so plus Thiveron helped with the AC as well, so you know.
Ah, you dicks.
Well, it's also that I actually took us from, the armor and defenses. By the way, we didn't have any defenses countermeasures, by the way.
Yeah.
From like level tier 1 or 2 armor. No
Let's see.
defenses up to things that are actually comparable for our level. So you're fucking welcome.
Engineering action. Being demanding didn't work, so I'm going to encourage Bryn this time. Those are some good shots. More of that, please.
I'm going to switch to the science officer role, but I will use my minor action to divert.
By the way, Prava, I love how bipolar your fucking commands are, it's
So-
crazy.
I'm gonna boost our forward. Well, I'm gonna roll engineering, but I'm gonna boost our forward shield.
Nice. I'll put that in.
Up
That's
to
10.
35.
Yeah, that's it, you better run, bitch.
No, we don't want that. We want him to continue trying to fight us alone.
I thought the turrets would support him, but apparently he's not very liked by the turrets.
No. I think this is like the Lancer game, Ash. Like no die rolled has been over 10. Like there have been a couple, but
Yeah, that's all range you can get. You only got a range of 8.
Well,
Fuck.
he's still in super range of everything we have, so...
Ah, but now he's facing shields towards you. Fuck you.
Are you sure about that?
ram him. What shields?
Uh-oh. The guy's moving in to protect him, okay, that's bullshit, that's not fair. What, you're calling in on your fucking friend, you can't do this alone, you fucking nerd?
You can't
just
do this
move one-
alone. Fuck you.
Just move one
Actually, I put
square
him here.
closer, and I can shoot the Alicia beam and hit
Uh,
both of them.
Before that, we have to figure
Oh
out where they
shit! Wait,
stop.
why did he do that? Wait, hold on a second. Go back to where you were.
The GM heard you.
Oh no,
fuck, you know, move.
I'm just seeing about my own. Oh no, it's super wide. Yeah, I can put him down there. But now I
Maybe
know
it's
what you're gonna do, and now I don't want to move him back. I'm not sure if that counts as cheating.
She was making those
I
points.
mean,
You've already
have
done
they
it.
have they scanned us? Do they know what our guns do?
No, they don't.
If we move over here, we fuck them up, and our front is to these guys.
Yep, sounds like a good idea to
Well, I
me.
think Brian wanted to use the beam, right? So if we just got like a straight line, like if we ended in
yeah, but
They've got shields up in
The
this
problem
arc.
is their,
Oh, never
their
mind. Okay,
shields
yeah,
are strong
sorry.
on that side.
Carry on then.
We wanna hit them in the weak spot. There we go. So we have +2 to
Oh,
our
that makes
defenses,
sense.
and that's me. Let's go, guys. Make it happen.
Hell yeah! Use them computers.
So I'm gonna fire the Alicia orbital at our big guy right in front of us.
Mm-hmm. His AC is
this is-
26.
Oh, so
We know
since
that.
I'm firing.
Hold on, she still gets the +2 from me, so 25.
Yeah.
One below to hit
Yeah.
that guy.
It's okay, as long as we kill
Missed
this
by
guy,
one.
it's fine.
This is our starboard arc.
Nice, that should do it.
17.
When I said he was hanging on by a thread, I meant it. You cut that thread because he had 1 HP left. As your beams slice across the engines, essentially disconnecting them.
As we fly
And
by
it's
that nerd
disabled.
and blow him up, we stare at the destroyer and say, "You're next, buddy."
Well, we're about to take a broadside to the face, so hopefully he's next.
At least he's
There
not
are all
facing
these-
us, right?
Also the turrets.
That's our most shielded side, though, right? That's not
Yeah.
our. Yeah, so we got 50. We got 50 shield facing
Yeah,
both sides.
and
That's
then-
okay.
Oh, no,
No,
we've
that's
got
our
38 in the
starboard
starboard. We got 50 in the
Yeah.
port.
Oh, never mind. I mixed it
Okay,
with
so
ones.
an extra turret hit you, and this is funny. I can show you the mechanic. For each extra turret that hits you, adds an extra D of damage to it. So that's 9 damage to your right shields, as mini missiles go boom, 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 boom,
Even
boom,
with the
boom, boom.
+2 evasion?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Now I'm
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
roll for the.
I saw you did it, and then I went to do it.
Oh, now I get to use the destroyer. Ah, finally, finally. Right.
After 2 hours, finally.
And you're in short range as well. Oh, right. So let's roll this. That's +2 from you. So that's 24 AC you have.
Damn it.
Even with
Yeah, that would have hit
+1.
us. Yeah, even if I had gotten that off, he would have just barely hit us.
And they're gonna use the computer for the coil guns.
That's a miss.
It is. Fuck. No. Curse you.
God.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not
so
liking this. They're only missing on low rolls here. This isn't looking good.
Let's try. Fuck.
Whew.
No.
Whew, sweating.
You see what seems to be a torpedo come out, and it's like whoosh. Woo.
Woo! I love the sound effects. Woo!
Right. So after all that build up, they only hit with their flat guns.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good. They don't do much damage, right?
Yeah, they don't, but they do, but you know,
So which of those was the 20 range weapon?
Definitely not the
possibly
flag gun.
recoil guns.
Oh yeah, coil guns, probably that, yeah.
You know, it's just you know, sigh.
I'm just thinking, what if we spend the rest of this fight at exactly 15 range and have Thiveron boost our weapons every...
Oh
he
god,
has a
that
20.
would be
He has a
so
20 range
cheesy.
gun.
Yeah, but we can sit at 15 range and avoid his other 2 weapons, so we can
I could
fire
try.
3 weapons.
I could
every
try.
Are we cheesing the fight? Is that what we're doing?
It's not.
Yeah.
Listen, we have good engines. We're just using our strengths.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think they're
even
really
low.
cheesing it. We got their info, right? Like we
After
scanned them.
After all that build up, why?
I think the destroyer should blow up in shame.
I think he should just steady.
What the hell was that maneuverability?
1, 2.
I think he's just reacting to seeing it in person.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I got a calculator. Hang on.
That felt like bullshit.
2, flip up there, and there. Yep.
To be fair, we've been doing a whole ton of bullshit ourselves.
Yeah, but it's fair when we do it.
Yep. They've got the
We're
movability
the
for it.
good
It's upgraded.
guys.
We have
we're in range of only 2 turrets, so yeah, this is probably one of the safest places to be.
And yeah, we can hit with the Alicia, right?
Yep.
yes.
And
And
we're
you gotta-
facing our front towards them. Okay, so this is the move. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna roll for evasion. I'm not gonna take a +2, so that's a 43. I think that's enough. So +2 to our defenses. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. You have a +2 from me, Brian, because I did the lock on to target this guy.
I see.
Use the computers as well.
Alright. Firing. They do all weapons?
All weapons.
Alright, so then I'm gonna spend a resolve and do a broadside
Sweet.
attack. So I get a -2 instead of a -4. We don't like that -4, it makes me sad. No. I'm using the computers.
You also get a +2 from Kuzon as
So-
well.
This is yeah, so it's 25? Where
Plus
all my
26,
rolls?
So
No. Oh wait. Oh right. You didn't give Brian a +2, did you? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I gave her a +2, but yeah.
Damn
wait,
it.
she got Kuzon's +2 and the computer's
Oh,
+2.
then yeah,
She
you hit because if you got, when you got
Yes.
+2, then the sister Alicia hits.
Oh yes.
So that's gonna bring down their shield. In their rear, is that their rear facing? Yeah, it's their rear facing, I think.
There's a rear shield.
Yep.
Hit him in the butt.
Remember, this is
So I was
a
gonna
shield
deal
from the
some
one you
ones.
faced before, so they don't have just about 20
That
some
one
odd.
I rolled well. What the frick? Okay.
Nice.
Oh, but mind you, they do have they do have about 45. So
So our first shot brought them down to 56 hull points, by the way.
Oh!
100. No, 100 doesn't mean anything's super. So don't get excited over
I
that.
thought that would be epic. No.
You hit their power core.
Ooh.
That's pretty epic. That's all of their systems eventually.
So yeah, that's the best one.
See, it is epic.
Okay, cool.
Why are you telling me to not get excited? I'm gonna get excited if I wanna be excited.
Because he just doesn't want you to get excited.
Yeah, what an asshole.
Let's see. 20 plus. They're going to use their thing for this. This is for the torpedo. Misses.
Oh,
Misses.
Flak. How's that miss? You only got +2 to evading.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
shit.
that's our AC exactly.
I thought Thiveron also buffed us. No.
No,
Even if he
he
buffed-
precogged us with me.
Yep, don't worry, this is only the flak thing.
Yeah, the flag's not that scary.
10.
Every little chip counts.
I'm pretty scared right now.
Oh no, engineering has to prepare. Yeah, okay, never mind. Carry on.
Oh yeah, they're repairing their systems now. That means their shield is down.
Oh,
Hell
they're
yeah.
preparing something.
Oh,
I didn't say repair, I said prepare.
Doesn't matter, as long as their back shield is exposed, we gotta hit them in the butt.
I don't know. Maybe we want to be in cover next round if they're like preparing. Might be,
Kuzon
like,
should
really
probably be
powerful.
working on the shields, though.
Kuzon can do the shields and the scan at the same time. He
Yeah,
can
I
like, bonus
I
action
can
the
multi-
shields and he can.
I can multitask.
Hey, Kuzon, MVP.
the second we take a really
Yeah.
big hit, though, his brain is gonna fry.
I like that's the thing is I locked on and I boosted her shields the same turn, or I can like boost her shields and redistribute her shields. Like it's crazy.
Kuzon's worth
Is
50
that
though.
from your class, by the way? Why are you so fucking
No,
good
that's
at
that's
this?
an upgrade that we bought to our ship. It was 4
God,
VP.
I love the stuff Kuzon can do.
But the thing is yeah, when anything becomes critical, depending on what I'm jacked into, I take like it fucks me up. Yeah, it's comparatively little risk when you think about if we lose, we all die. So,
I
Kuzon
feel like
risks
if
himself a little
Aiden
bit.
knew that, he never would have rammed that ship because he literally knows that he's hurting Kuzon.
Okay, I'm gonna try to overpower using my primary action. Or I'll switch to the engineer.
Use the
phase as
computer.
the turn starts, and then I'll overpower.
Use a computer, might as well. Oh, nice.
On success, the next attack on the enemy starship scores a critical hit. Once per ship at a time.
That sounds perfect. Crit in 19, double our crit chance. Yes.
Yeah, just try to take them the fuck out.
So here's my intimidate check to see how commanded you are. 36. I'm pretty sure that succeeds. Yes, it's 27. Super succeeds.
Here's an idea. What if we just don't move? What if instead I just use a maneuver to spin us this way and we just stay where we are? We are average or better, so no change. Change lasts until start of next. Oh, wait, I don't even have to make anything. Like, we just turn. And that's my
You'd be a
stunt.
pretty inept pilot if you couldn't just shut down the engines and then turn the ship.
So, unfortunately, that's my stunt, so I can't evade, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, so that's me. Okay, now they move. Now, this is where it might get scary. Oh shit, are they doing the same thing?
As they turn, I'm gonna give you visual indicators. You see their main engines shut off as they start turning, and you see their side shields shut down.
Oh no.
Along with their back ones.
They're putting everything to weapons.
Yeah.
Right,
Dude.
they made for check, so they can only fire two sides of their weapons.
I know this is very bad, but can I say I'm super excited for us to have a good old-fashioned gun 'em down, you know, showdown between gunsmen right now.
I think we should probably get ready to use the nuke.
Yeah.
The nuke will,
That's what I was thinking.
make it very difficult for them to get away.
Right, so I'm going to they're gonna use their remaining 3 computers on this.
The middle one's hitting us.
Luckily, most of those missed.
The rolls have been really low all around the table. This whole combat.
That's not why I'm laughing.
Don't mock me!
So flank misses, the forward cannon hits.
No, that's the one I didn't want you to
and the
say.
last coil reroll. Coil guns hit. This is the only thing. If you can do it, I can do it too. Oh,
Said
it's
the
not called the
captain.
rail. I apologize. It's not called the rail thrower. It's the rail ballista.
So it's a siege weapon. It's not a little hand cannon. It's a.
Wait, did it get over 5 your AC? Did it?
We're currently at 25. I thought.
No.
Did you evade or no?
No, I didn't evade. I couldn't.
No, you didn't.
So,
Then we're
Yes.
at 23. Yeah.
Okay, so there's extra 5. Yes. 15 to frontal shields.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Nothing to worry about there. Let's see.
And the second shot.
Didn't Kuzon boost the shields?
but I can only bump it
Oh
up
boy.
times around.
And that's 2 to is an extra 1 2, so that's 39.
How are we looking?
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna 39 minus 21 is 18.
Yep, that hits your critical threshold. Who wants to roll the? Actually, I will.
We're gonna take 2 critical thresholds.
I'll roll both. 1 second.
Because that's
Why do
gonna
we
put
take
us.
2?
Because we only had 1 more hull point until we took 1, and our critical threshold is 14.
Let's see.
Okay.
So 79. That's weapons array. You got 1, 2, 3. So somebody roll me a 1d3, since it's random. And also life support. So that's -2 on gun reactions and -2 on all captain's actions. Gun reactions only for the turrets though, so don't worry.
Wait, what did we get hit in?
Ugh.
Okay. So yeah, it's only
So
one
this is
step so
this
far.
is to determine how much damage I take. So I'm taking 4 damage, and then I'm taking 8 damage. So I'm taking 12 damage directly to the face.
So all you see is Kuzon cough up some blood. So
All right, so then I'm just gonna broadside them then with the.
Yeah, you have
ocean,
a
the turret.
+2 to your shots. Use the computers as well for +4.
All right.
Nice.
Uh,
There's 18
Okay.
frontal.
that
Nice.
also hits,
And the other one?
and then rolling damage for the other one.
Oh yeah, there it
Nice.
is. Very nice.
Okay,
Dang.
so if their front shield was all the way up, that's going to give us, let's see, 20, 38, so 13 points of hull damage to them. Okay, I am going to, if we're back on engineering now, I'm going to go ahead and give us some AC.
If we're on engineering, I'll go back to the engineering roll. Actually,
I'm going to use the computer as I do so. So
actually, no. No, I'm not. Ah, shoot.
I made it. So we got +1 AC.
Nice.
There's nothing hitting our backside, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
DJ, when you were manually rolling the weapons, what was the modifier on the weapons?
Um,
No.
It should-
You're rolling it as just piloting, but a gunner's check is not piloting. It's your piloting rank plus your dexterity mod. No.
Okay, so I succeeded. So Brian gets to take 2 actions on her turn.
I could use my engineering phase action to repair our hull. So I'm gonna use one of my uses. I have 2 per day. I'm gonna use one of my uses of Miracle Worker, and so you scroll down. So basically, the base HP increment of our ship is 15. So I restore 15 hit points to the hull, and since it goes over our critical range increment, I remove a status from one of our systems. So I'm gonna remove the glitching system from our guns.
Nice.
I've never used Miracle entire game, but it's really good.
To be fair, it's because we've been very careful, and also I just imagine Kuzon found the duct tape.
Yeah.
Let me roll for the evasion.
Well, we want to get them in our
Yeah,
front arc
not
so we
them in our
can.
front arc. We can't shoot them from this angle.
We can't?
No, he's not in our front
No.
arc.
Well, since we're here, we can actually move here one more space. We have enough movement, and we do it like this. Oh,
Okay.
wait, not like
As
that.
long as we can put that missile
that's what
in
we're
our side arc.
There we go. We move like this.
Okay.
And I succeeded on the evasion, so +2 AC. Good luck, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Nice. So we're at 25. We're at 26. Yeah, we're at 25 AC for this turn.
They don't
And
actually
26
move.
target lock.
Good.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Your gunnery. I think DJ gets to do his action now.
Can I do a scan on this wrecked ship and figure out what's going on with it?
Sure, go ahead. Life signs on there seem somewhat stable. They seem to be crowded around the basically a certain area of the ship. Looks to be some sort of cargo hold.
Opening fire. I don't get any negative.
Oh, actually, maybe I should fire as well at the same time. Yeah, might as well.
No, that's fine. You
Hold
can
on,
just,
you can take 2 actions, so you could probably broadside and then ordinary fire, or like fire at will and then
Oh.
actions, not attacks.
Oh, I
You
like
could
that.
You could put a nuke down and then fire at will.
The thing is, the nuke would be like behind us.
In any space we moved, and we moved right in front of them on the way over here.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that for your first action to
Yeah,
lay
so
mine
first
and then-
action, nuke right in front of them, and then open up with all the guns.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna spend another resolve point. I'm tearing through my resolve points also. And gonna broadside with my forward arc. So we got the orbital. I'm using the computers.
Yes.
That one hits. I like how every time I fire with the other one, I click the other one. I could just click the same one twice, but I'm like
47 points of damage.
And I'm aiming at their
Their port.
port side. Yeah, their port side that has no.
Port and left have the same number of letters, by the way.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's how I remember.
that all hits.
Did they have any shields up in that quadrant?
Nope, they did not. I hit from the side.
Oh, by my count, they're out. It just depends on if we're out now, too.
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
We dealt
You got-
47 points of damage to them.
And you
Nice.
got 24 points of damage back.
And,
That's all in your front.
yep.
But we got him, right?
We're taking tons of crit thresholds, I think, but
we got them,
we
right?
disabled them. We disabled them.
Okay, good.
Dang.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what system? This is important. What system is taking the hit?
They didn't even roll the D100 yet, so.
Yeah.
You're the one who has to live with the consequences.
Yeah, I rolled the damage, so I rolled this. Sensors.
Okay, so I have to make another fortitude save with the same DC.
And that's only
Oh,
one crit
no.
threshold.
Oh, actually, it depends on what threshold it knocks us down to. That's right. So is it going
that
down to glitched?
Yeah, it's glitching.
Oh, never mind. Then I just take
That
8
was-
damage.
So it's only one crit, is it?
Yep, just one critical threshold.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh, we came out of that just barely, but there's still turrets.
It's okay, we have shields. Now reposition the shields and we can take them.
Did those turrets even shoot at us yet?
they did. But
Oh, okay.
they are also, you see them shutting down. Seems like they were tied to the main ship.
Noel? Noel,
You hear the bleep bleep.
do you got the shields?
You see the shield starting to balance out.
Yeah, thanks. Kuzon's just gonna unhook himself from the seat, and you just hear a dull thunk as he just falls onto the floor of the
Oh, shit. Come on,
ship.
Prava's on top of him in like 2 seconds. Like, Kuzon!
I'm already over there taking 10 minutes to Mystic heal him.
Hey guys, we won.
It's good because you're sick, so those are probably real cops.
Because you fucked up my eyes, fucked up my internal organs, like fucked up one of my limbs.
While Thiveron's casting a spell, Prava just shoves a big fat medicinal mushroom into his mouth.
I know, I was
Not a
Mystic
second
Curing, I
palate
wasn't...
crusher?
Well, not Mystic Cure, Mystic Heal. Healing Touch.
That's what they get for fucking with my ship.
So I'm going to give you 50 hit points back.
Oh my god.
I can do it once a day, it takes me 10 minutes to do it, though.
While they're busy helping Kuzon, I'm gonna stay in the piloting seat because you said they're disabled, not destroyed. So we gotta keep an eye out what's happening.
I mean, there's a missile just kind of fucking.
Yeah. I
That's-
assume like if their ships are inert, like
Yeah,
we can
they're-
just like
yeah.
choose. We can just choose if we want to use the missile, right? Like if they try something funny.
Well, we can leave it armed for right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We basically like we can just have it trained on the wreckage and just like you do anything funny, we'll blow you up.
A pink arrow that keeps pointing is hilarious.
She wants to know what happens to missiles.
I don't know.
No.
I like it. Where's it
That's an independent missile. It doesn't need to follow anybody.
Why is there a missile on the other end of the map?
It's gonna have to make its own way.
It's just
It's gonna get a job, go to college.
Why is it over there? What is that missile? What did I miss?
Is it just gonna go float off into space and
It's
then
in
maybe
orbit
God.
around
they
this
hit
planet now.
somebody?
It's the new moon of this planet.
So we're in a pretty strong negotiating position here.
Yeah, Prava, contact them. Let's see what they
Alright.
think
And
about
they
this.
seem to have a
Let's
very
open up the channel.
like strong bond of brotherhood, and they don't like it when each other dies. They don't seem to treat each other like trash. So their commanding officers might care.
Kuzon has like a bag of peas he pulled out in the fridge, and he just a frozen bag of peas, and he just sets it on his head and joins you guys up at the, in the front.
Alright, so their ringtone is going off. They have a call.
As you open the call, you see a large being standing before the screen.
Fuck is that?
Oh, is it like a robot or like a mech suit? Can we like identify what I'm looking at? Kuzon, what is that?
Engineering, maybe? Or
Yeah, I
computer
get-
science.
I get a +5 to identify weird technology.
Oh yeah, do that.
Looks pretty weird. So
Yeah, that's enough. It seems to be a very large SRO. SROs don't follow the normal humanoid conventions.
I see. Greetings. That was well thought, but we appear to have come out on top in this. Is it time to talk terms?
You have won this day. Congratulations. Perseverance.
Yeah, it was closer than we would have liked, that's for sure. The lenses we saw your men abscond with, they're of course going to have to be turned over as part of our negotiations.
We have won. We sent the other on the missile you avoided to stop.
Bullshit.
I see. And I'm assuming that having won means that you've succeeded your mission, or we're both required for what comes next.
These were simply to upgrade what we already had. You could probably still catch it if you went after it.
All right. So, here's a negotiation then. You load up and launch the lens that you have with us right now, or we turn your ship to slag and save us the trouble for coming back to this one.
Actually, honestly, at this point, I don't think we have time to like verify they did it properly. I say we destroy their ship and kill them and chase the missile like immediately.
What about
they
the
kind
crew?
of backed us into a corner there. We have to kill them now. Like,
You do see that he does agree with Kuzon. We shall send the one over, the one on the other ship that we could not collect.
Make it quick. Also, that missile you send off, can't you stop it?
You have disabled my ship. I have no control over it.
Fucker.
I'm just saying, we go chase that missile off. Our guys come to pick up these guys in here. These guys are sitting here like potentially a threat.
I mean, let's just leave the missile head there and give the permissions to like zero risk, so they can set it off if they need to.
We haven't set the building. Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't have
no
to
more
take the
talking
missile with
about
us. We
this.
can leave it here.
Yeah, if my boys are coming, then don't worry about it. They'll handle them.
All right, let's go
Alright,
after
so-
a missile.
Alright, you're going after a missile then.
Going after the missile.
Full pelt,
Right.
I suppose.
Full power.
I am going to spend a resolve point and boost the engine of our ship.
I can
Alright then.
actually also do a stunt to increase our movement speed, so I think I'm gonna do that. Using the computers. 34 to increase our speed even more.
Okay. I'm going to say this. It's going to take you around about, 10, 15 minutes to catch up, since it's quite a fast missile. It's base 10, so you're like catching up slowly as it's like off into space near the moon as you're like going up there. And you soon enough, you're flying alongside it.
How are we going to... Ah, shit.
I would have said blow it up, but we have to confirm that there's a lens on board. We have to somehow scan it.
Okay.
Scanners.
So when you scan it, it's a lovely missile. It's got like explosives in it. It's got like a little thruster. It's beautiful.
But no lenses, right?
Now that you think about it, you don't think there's any compartment for a lens unless they took out the explosive.
Kuzon, press the button.
Well, we gave the power to detonate it to the zero risk guys on the station, so just radio them and tell them to blow it up.
Yeah. Blow 'em up.
We'll see what happens.
So yeah.
Yep.
They and their ship go up. Bam.
Lots of death
Bye bye.
people. That's it.
Shouldn't have lied.
Alright. I gotta change making the log.
Hey Kuzon, this means you can repair our ship with the debris from their ship.
Yes. I'll take a piece of slag and like use it to repair our ship.
Right, let's go collect the people in the station and fuck off.
I guess we'll use that ship. make sure there's no zombies or anything in it, and use it to escort all
Again,
of
I'm
the
worried.
staff and stuff from the station.
Okay, yeah. That's the plan, Ash. We're gonna go down, collect everybody, assuming they're still there. I have a sneaking suspicion that the people we took hostage are not actually there anymore, but let's find out.
What currently the situation on the station is essentially the people from down below, the teleports guard from down below, have been moved up to the top of the ship, top of the station, and put in a room.
Oh, good.
Currently, from scanners, you can tell that the last ship remaining is on the other side of the planet, of which you guys disabled. And in the current situation of the room, you see everybody like chatting softly, like looking around the moment. They're trying to gather some of their things. You do see that there is something new, and it's a canvas-covered person who seems gravely injured.
Is he a Tenebrigard person or something else?
No, he seems to be one of your people.
Wait, what? What happened? Who is it?
He's not, he's actually a traveling priest from Thiveron's people.
Oh,
Oh no.
Thiveron, help him.
I am already unsheathing Mystic Cure.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be put together enough to do it himself.
What happened to him?
What, one of the, you asking one of the guards or one of
Yeah.
the people around?
Yeah, what happened to him? Why is he so hurt?
Oh, that. Oh yeah, you're healing quite well. So he's like, he stops the internal bleeding and stuff, and as you're doing that, the guy comes over and says, well, when the bomb went off, the prisoners acted up a bit. One of them tried rushing out, and since he was there trying to talk to them and keep them calm, he was the first one to get in their way, and, well...
Understandable. I should go treat with the prisoners, I suppose. Yeah, Prava's gonna go check up on the prisoners then, because, yeah, we did just kill their friends. Prava's gonna, like...
Can we not feel sorry about them, considering they tried to kill us and lie to us?
I mean, shit, dude. Like, they seem to actually care about each other, at least these ones. Like, at least want to say some condolences.
If you're gonna do that, then
but they
you do.
are simply misguided.
If you do that, then they are guarded by two people at the door, two more facing the door, and they're apparently in one of the lounge rooms.
How are they secured in there? Is it safe for me to go in and speak with them, or...?
They all have bindings. The one that hurt a priest, you place their arms behind their backs now. They had them in front before, but we changed it after the incident.
Clearly wasn't secure enough.
As you go in, you see people sitting down around like the holographic fire, and you see like fireplace. You see some of them looking out the window, mainly the high-ranking people that you know of that were from down below. And you see, since their hands are behind their back, the captain has fresh blood across his fingers and up his arm.
I see.
And he also has what appears to be a bullet wound in his right shoulder.
Prava's gonna go over and try to, like, wipe the blood off him. Does he allow that, or does he, like, struggle against?
He does. He's not even moving. He's just looking out the window.
Apologies, Captain, for what had to be done. We had hoped that it was a clean surrender, but they were still trying to play games with us. We did what we felt we had to do.
It's the same for everybody. We're just doing what we think is
I
right.
hope we haven't taken too many good people today.
Of course you have. But that is something you have to live with. Either you deny the fact that we are living beings like the rest of the Pact Worlds, and just think of us as mere things to get out of your way.
You're not simply a mere thing, you're a terrorist.
Hush now. I don't understand the path that led you here, but I do understand that one did. I know you didn't do any of these things because you're deficient or broken, but the way I see it, you've been a harm to the Pact Worlds more than a help, and I need to protect the people that are doing their best out there.
Same with me. He simply says as he's still looking down.
But what did your people hope to accomplish that you believe so strongly in? Why do you insist that this is the right path?
Defense. Simply defense. To be left alone.
I mean, your defense has made you more enemies than it's secured you from.
If you wish to talk to me, perhaps wait at least an hour after you've slaughtered my family. I will talk to you then.
I understand. Take your time to grieve, then.
He continues looking out the window.
At that point, after making sure that the guy that got beat up is fine and everything, Aiden walks in. I wanna quickly scan the room, and I'm gonna assume I can see that he's wounded, right? And it's easy to assume that he's probably the one that jumped the guard. Not the guard,
Oh
but
yeah,
the priest.
he's got blood on his fingers.
Oh,
Like
good.
he looks like he physically uses his hand to do it.
I'm gonna walk up to him, grab him by the cowl, and I'm gonna lift him up and slam him against the nearby wall.
Whoa.
He's as soon as Prava's done talking, you lift him up and slam him against the wall.
Yep.
Aiden, no, inappropriate. What do you think you're doing?
You saw the person outside.
He lashed out in grief for his fault. You would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, which is exactly why I need to make sure that there's no more problems on our way back.
Try me, old River. Leave me alone and go off on your way, and stop acting so tough.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna shoot his kneecap and let him go.
No, if
No,
you-
no,
I'm gonna try to disarm you, like, immediately. Bam, gravity surge, 38. I knock the gun out of your hand, it flies across the room into Prava's.
Prava, you know I don't need a gun to harm him if I want to.
He's already lost. He's a prisoner now. If you go any farther, it's just abuse.
Prava, he's a terrorist that harms innocent people.
Look, man, just... It's alright. Just try and be better than the people that you're up against.
This isn't about that.
You see, he actually gives off a small chuckle when he attempts to walk past Aiden back over to the window.
Yes, he thinks he's morally superior or whatever. Shooting him is just going to aggravate everybody else.
It's gonna make everybody
Right.
else obedient.
We're not here to perpetuate
If for no other
this
reason,
cycle of revenge.
there's already been enough bloodshed today, Aiden.
It's alright, man. Let the feds deal with them.
Fine.
I'm sure that
Speaking
they'll...
of that, we should probably contact the stewards that a Tenebrous Guard threat has been neutralized. Once we have what we want from them, we should turn them over.
Speaking of which, did they say anything about the lenses? Do we need them or should we get rid of this thing?
I think we should keep... we have one lens. The other two are
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah.
So we should just keep it for us and see if we can figure out
I
something
want
with
to play with the. They're like light focusing lenses, yeah.
Basically for laser weapons, yeah.
I'm sure we could do lots of fun things with that.
Let's see if Rorsa wants to add that to the Sister Alicia canon.
Sister Alicia sniper mode.
That'd be cool.
Speaking of Mom, I have been meaning to call her for a while. If you want, I'll tell her about the lens.
So, as you're probably going back to your ship to contact, you do see people looking towards you as you're walking past, like basically keeping a wary distance from you.
As
The
they
other,
should.
your own soldiers are like giving you a respectful nod.
Prava kind of notices that and stops, and he turns around and like specifically like, "Thank you everyone for coming here today, showing up just because your connection with us. I really hope that we did a lot of good for a lot of people today. I know it was...
Your own your people from your organization like give another like respectful like salute and stuff towards you. Like they're acting very military like.
Prava kind of frowns at that.
I want to imagine like part of what's going on because like Kuzon look like in charge as soon as anybody like besides the 5 crew members, like the 5 of you guys see him, or the 4 of you guys, and he's just kind of limping a little bit.
Don't act so formal, everyone. Now that we've fought in this battle together, I consider us all brothers in arms. We've all fought together. We've all protected our lives together. We're all an extended family now.
You hear one of them say, "Thank you, sir. Means a lot."
I hope it means that you'll be a lot less formal, but
Sir,
you see, like he actually hesitates. It's like, I do not think that is correct, sir.
alright, if that's how you want to live your life,
Well, they are all acting like it. They seem to be showing much more military respect towards you now.
Thiveron will step forward and say something to them as well. You, as well as I, may not feel fully satisfied with what happened here today with so many lives being lost. And that's okay. We have rid the Pact Worlds of an organization that has made itself the enemy of all peaceful spacefarers in the region. Somebody has to do it. Doesn't mean we have to like it, but it was necessary.
You see some of them are nodding in agreement.
Kind of like, are people like shaken up? Is this like traumatized? Kind of like read the room a little bit and like.
We did kill 200 people in an instant that were defenseless.
No,
I still made it. I still made it.
Yeah, still made it. So yeah, 28. Yeah, okay. It was a 27 thing. Basically, your own people have seen this as more of an act of authority. It's like, oh, they've made the big choices instead of acting so relaxed around you. Like even when you first came on, when the mission was going on, they're acting more military-like. It's like, oh, we gotta respect these people. But the scientists and stuff, they are a lot more shaken up. Given your own knowledge, some of them may have known some of those people.
Yeah.
They made their call.
Given that these guys also technically worked for the Tenevis Guard, though technically their employer.
And that's why Thiveron gave this speech. Was just because.
Can we like wait and hang out with these guys until like the ship comes to pick them up? Prava wants to offer like aftercare to some of these scientists. I got a nice therapy spider. I can like take some of these scientists away and like talk to them about what happened today.
Bring Sid with you. He can be very calming. Squawk.
Is this going to be the pet corner?
The petting.
Right, you have nuggets in your armor, right?
Bring out Nugget. He's definitely not going to try to steal anything. Nugget.
Your pet carrier is part of your armor, right? How does that like look?
Yeah.
You have, like a little like pet hanger hanging at your waist, or like what's the? Is it like a compartment in your chest that Nugget just like crawls out of from around your back, just like?
Yeah, it's kind of like a backpack. You know, like those cat backpacks?
Yeah.
That have the little like clear circles in it so that you could like look out and stuff. And then there's just like a bunch of like, he's part owl, part ferret. So there's like all these like nesting materials inside of the little carrier.
Like little enrichment toys at the top for you to get his beak into.
Yeah.
As soon as like Prava and Thiveron are done, like address kind of the crew, like address everybody on board, Kuzon's just going to excuse himself and go back to the ship.
After the call, Aiden is gonna spend some time looking out at the debris, a bit pissed off and annoyed as well.
Oh yeah, I guess Prava will give him his gun back now.
Alright, so I suppose we're going to end off on that note.
Yeah, kind of a mixed note, but a good one, a dramatic one.